David, your thoughts on today's SPFL Trophy game here in Scotland?
Initially, obviously disappointing to go out. I felt for large periods of the game we were pretty much in control of the game. We had one or two decent chances in the second half to probably go and capitalise to get the second. We didn't. And you always leave the opportunity for the opposition to get back into the game. Higginbotham's a player that's been about the leagues and a player that I'm certainly aware of and showed a little bit of quality when it mattered for them. And disappointingly for ourselves, he scored the equaliser. And then when it goes to penalties, it becomes, we've had previous losing penalty shootouts, and maybe there's a little bit of scar tissue, I don't know, but certainly disappointing to go out of competition.
Plenty of game time for a lot of the members of the squad today, so there's a lot of positives out of this competition, isn't there?
Yeah, again, with respect to the opposition and respect to the competition we were in, I was also aware of supporters that were travelling from either Belfast or further afield. So for me, it was important that I was respectful in the team that we played. We made 3 changes from the Glentoran game the other night, and probably more importantly, 1 or 2 coming back in the squad. Now Quinn getting 20-25 minutes under his belt, some of the other people coming on and gaining game time. So as disappointing as it is to go out, we do have a big probably 10-12 games ahead of us, 10-12 games ahead of us domestically. So disappointing to go out, but we'll look at the bigger picture and we'll move forward quite quickly.
A cold weekend here in Scotland, and next week focus turns to Dungannon Swifts at Windsor Park.
Yeah, again, seeing Dungannon won today. They've won a couple of games now in the past 2-3 games, so they'll want to come to Windsor. Hopefully the pitch is slightly better. We need to now start up on our game from the levels where we got to against Glentoran. Today was a little bit different. I did have to alter the shape in terms of the personnel that we had available today. We don't normally always play a back 3 / back 5. We wanted 2 centre forwards on them with our wide players missing, with who had played recently, and Robbie. I couldn't even put Robbie on today. Robbie was struggling. Joe Cooper missing. But again, hopefully during the week we can get our heads together and get working hard and get the business done and go and play Dungannon next Saturday.
Big game next week. Chris Shields will be back, and Jimmy McGrew, if he's selected next Saturday, would be 700th Linfield game. Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, again with Jamie, unfortunately Jimmy felt a little bit sort of tight at half time today. Nothing too major, but we had to sort of replace him. The game wasn't too it's not what you want to do. You don't want to take your captain off in any sort of game, and with the obviously Stevie Fallon being out, CG being suspended, we were sort of down in the options. We tried to mix and match with getting Michael Newbury in, but Jimmy's, I've been on record numerous times and talking about Jimmy's accolades and personal accolades and his personal achievements. He's been an incredible player for me in my time here, and I'm sure, no doubt, if he does make his 700th game next week, he'll get an incredible reception at Windsor. Jimmy
was a player 15 years ago brought to the club by Willie McCune. Willie McCune's still with us, and Willie McCune might have a busy January ahead.
We'll see. Again, we'll see what sort of type of bodies we have. We do have, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 weeks, players who have missed key parts of the season, hopefully back available. It's been a crippling injury list, to be honest. We've kept our heads down and tried to work through it, but it's important now when we do get players and good players back and are available, that the squad and the players who are playing at the minute make it very hard for them to get back in the team and back into the squad, and some of the players have done that of late.
Safe home to everybody from Scotland here, David.
Absolutely. Thank you.